morning, everyone. It is 3 a.m. We are on our way to Amazon to pick up a 3.5 hour block, 3:30 to 7 a.m. for $93 from the .com station in West Sacramento. Good morning.
Good morning. You're going into A4, okay?
Four?
A4.
Thank you. Right, we are loaded and on the way, just leaving the warehouse now. We've got 42 stops, 45 packages, all going to North Sacramento. I don't think it's going to be a lot of miles. I only saw a couple of apartments, maybe 3 or 4 of them at the most, which is kind of surprising for that area. So, you know, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is going to be a pretty good route this morning. First stop is 11 miles away from the warehouse. My exit was closed. That's just great. Oh, there's a couple more exits down here. Hopefully they're open. If I have to drive down to Davis and turn around, I'm going to be absolutely furious. Absolutely furious, but I don't think I will. Looks like this is open and I can flip a U here and get back on track. I hope. Yeah, right, we're at our first stop. It is 3:53. Come on. Alright, let's see. Is my code gonna work? Yes. All right, we're stop number 9. It is 4:12. Moving right along. It's been 15 minutes to do 9 stops. That's pretty good. Alright, we are at stop 19 at 4:31. All right, this is a 2-location stop. Next one goes next door. And we're at stop 24, 4:42. Alright, we are at our first apartment here. Doesn't appear to be gated, which is lovely. All right, we're on the bottom floor. No. Weird numbering. What? Found it. All right. All right, we're at stop 29. Oh, nope. Stupid. It is 4:54. We're at almost 30 stops an hour. It's very good for a flex route. Does stops per hour matter? Yes, I would say it's one of your more important metrics, because that tells you how far apart each stop is from each other. which directly correlates to how long your route's going to take and how much money you're making per hour, even though Amazon pays a flat rate per hour. If you get done early, well, that number just goes up. But yes, stops per hour matter. How do I measure stops per hour? Time from when I started the first stop to the time I get to the last stop. I don't measure it from the warehouse. You can if you want, but I like to do first stop to last stop because that gives you a better idea of how the route is structured. And if you're working for a DSP, stops per hour is even more important. If you work for a DSP and you're not doing rural routes and whatnot, if you're not doing 25, 30 stops an hour or more, you're falling behind, and you know, they're gonna cut your routes, they're gonna cut your days and your hours. So just be mindful of that if you ever decide to go to the DSP route. That yes, stops per hour matters. All right, we're at stop 39, I believe. No, 34, excuse me, at 5:05. Okay, come on. More apartments and the gate is open. All right. Love that. There it is. All right, we're on stop number 40, I believe. We got 39. We got 3 left after this. It is 5:19. Little note about customer notes. A lot of these customer notes are old, outdated, no longer apply to what you're doing. That package I just dropped off said, please delay delivery until next week. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's getting delivered. Sorry, because I don't know if that note applies to that package or if that note is 5 years old. So, as a general rule of thumb, you can disregard probably 90% of the notes that customers leave that sound kind of ridiculous. Know what I'm saying? Just use your best judgment. Always use your best judgment when it comes to customer notes and comments. Right, we're at our last stop. It is 5:25. 5:25. We are 1 hour and 35 minutes early. Hello, kitty. That's a very good time for a 3.5. All right, it is 5:27. We are all done with that 3.5 hour route. That route went fast. That route went smooth. No problems. What few apartments we had were gated. I had gate codes for the gated communities. Every 3.5 hour route should be like this. Don't I wish? So we are about 3 miles from home, 9 minutes away. We'll be home at 5:35 at 38 miles. So 38 miles, 2.5 hours about for $93. Yes, I'll take that all day. All day. Also, a relatively high package count for a 3.5. I think 45 or 46 packages or whatever, which proves my point again. Don't be scared of a lot of packages. You know, often that means those stops are going to be close together. Not necessarily close to the warehouse, but even if they send you 30 miles out, if they're close together, you can still get it done in plenty of time and finish early, even though the miles might suck. In this case, everything's fantastic. I would do that route every day, all day, no problem. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next route.